Hello everyone, we are welcoming today to our office Julia Healey. Am I pronouncing the last name correct?
Yeah.
She's the Executive Director of United Charitable. I met Julia, I have to say, at the Loudoun Chamber of Commerce. I told her, you have to come and talk to us about this wonderful organization. So Julia, thank you very much for coming. Can you tell me a little bit about you, please, and what led you to be part of this organization?
Sure. So my name is Julia Healey, and I'm the CEO of United Charitable, and I have two girls. I should say, let me give like the full background. I'm the mom, so I have a mom of an 8-year-old and a 5-year-old. We spend a lot of our time here in Loudoun, and really, when I was first deciding what I wanted to do with my career, right? So I'm an undergraduate degree in finance and accounting from American University. I was going to be, some business person, right?
Oh, you are on the same field like me too.
Yeah, like I was.
But look where I'm ending.
I in nonprofit never really even broached my head as a career or something that you could do. And so when I decided to go back for my MBA, I decided that I was going to just take a job at a little nonprofit reconciling account statements, because that's easy. Like nonprofit work can't be hard.
Yeah.
It's not hard to change the world. It's just, so that was kind of how I got involved, and I just really started my way at the bottom, really reconciling investment statements, and then moving up to every aspect of the job. So I've been there 12 years, and I'm now CEO, yeah.
Wow. So tell us a little bit about the United Charitable.
Yeah, so United Charitable is unique because it's not a single focused nonprofit. So we are not out there helping the dogs, right, or curing homelessness. What we're doing is we're helping our clients find the light inside of themselves and have them interact with philanthropy and charity in the way that they want to. So for example, let's say you wanted to have a charitable focus. We would sit down and we would talk about, okay, what is really your passion? How do you want your company to interact in this community? How do you really want this all to work? And we have some absolutely amazing clients. We have over 600 clients.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah, we have about 220 million in assets. And
wow, so how long it's been this?
12 years.
12 years, wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that's impressive.
And everybody has different causes. And I think from our donor advised fund side to our fiscally sponsored side, everybody has different causes. So whether or not you really feel that you want to fight social justice, right? But you want to do it in a single mothers, and you want to help them have better job training. What can we do? What kind of programs can we create? Who can we partner with? That's how we help you. We help you determine your passion and then create the strategy around really how are you going to make that happen.
So Julia, do you work only with businesses or also individual, or maybe like couple wants to be involved or something like that?
So we mainly work with individuals and couples. And businesses in the past 2 years, we have seen our businesses really just take off. So we just launched actually Cheesecake Factory's Employee Relief Fund.
Oh wow!
Right,
That's
so they're
nice.
really figuring out, especially through COVID, they needed to figure out a way to give back to their employees that couldn't work now, right? Because all restaurants were shut down.
Yeah.
And that were going through just insane things because of what was going on, right? And so they really created an employee relief fund to help them really stay on their feet and be able to continue back in the restaurant industry afterwards. So we've seen, so as much as we do serve individuals and couples and family, because when we work with individuals and couples, it's really instilling the legacy of giving to the next generation.
Yes, absolutely.
So when people go to sit down and think about what they're accomplishing, right? They can think about it too as how are they giving back to the world? How are they interacting with people around them? Just like you doing this is just such a pay it forward kindness that you're inspiring generosity around you, right? That's how you give back, is you want everybody to know about the amazing nonprofits that are in Loudoun County. And just that simple act is what we try to keep encouraging. Yeah.
So I know I read a little bit. I do every time like a couple of research about on the website of the nonprofit, and I read something about the concierge membership. Can you talk to us about this and what is this about?
Yeah, absolutely. So We were lucky enough and grateful enough to really start serving some professional athletes. And what we realized is when we started serving these professional athletes is that they needed much more of a concierge service. They needed much more of really, because their impact can just be so great. So if you give them more tools, their impact can be greater. And so we really decided for the professional athlete side of our business, and it's actually, we're going to be launching on our new division on Athletes Charitable on June 23rd. And really it's a concierge membership where instead of just, because normally our fees work, we take a percentage of the, what you donate or whatnot and to create your legacy plan.
Yeah.
But on the other side, for the professional athletes, we're doing a membership base.
Oh my God, and how you're spreading the word for that, for the athletics? Like, how are you guys spreading the word on that?
So lucky enough, my VP of development, Hannibal Mavies, played in the league for 10 years.
Oh.
He worked for the NFL Players Association.
Oh my God, that's awesome.
Yeah, and talking about how just little things happen, right, in order for you to get to where you're at. We had like 7 or 8 professional athletes on our platform already, and realizing if we could do more, and how can we serve more to get better results. And I happened to meet him. Just for full disclosure, I'm a diehard Philadelphia Eagles fan, and like everybody knows. And so I ended up talking, to actually somebody that's a Giants fan talking a bunch of crap, and here we go, right? And then I got the introduction to Hannibal, and then first hired him as a consultant, and then begged him to leave the NFL Players Association to build out this dream. So yeah,
that's amazing.
Yeah.
Any event do you do, guys, during the year? Like people can get involved or businesses can get involved on or something like that?
Yes. So right now our big event is on June 24th. So it's coming up. Mm-hmm. At Independence High School, we're doing a leadership sports academy for all student athletes in Loudoun County.
Oh wow.
So we went and so we're and so basically we're going to open the camp up, first come first serve, 100 people. We're getting close to max, so but there's still a couple of spots left. But yeah, and so it's to help kids start thinking about not only how they participate, right, but what can they do outside of themselves to make the world a better place, right? How can you be a better teammate? How can you be a better son? Like thinking about all the ways that we interact in the world. A lot of the times, a lot of people can focus really much on themselves, right? Like, oh, I need to make all of that. And so we're just trying to open it up to have people think that there can be such a positive force in the world.
Awesome. Any accomplishment are you trying to do, guys, this year from now to a couple of months at the end of the year for the next 6 months? Or any project you are like working on or you are working on at this moment?
Well, really, a lot of the ways that
probably the event that will be also good one.
Yeah, the event. The other thing that we're really trying to do is a lot of the ways that we get our clients is through financial advisors.
Oh, okay.
Because haphazardly enough, financial advisors are the #1 way that people get into philanthropy. They're after their spouse. They're the #2 people that are asked about, wait, should I give to this charity? How much should I give? How can I do that? And so we're trying to create a series to educate financial advisors about how you can encourage philanthropy.
Oh, nice. That's awesome. So to all the financial advisors who they are listening right now, you need to call Julia.
Absolutely.
So how can we get involved? How, businesses or I know, some of the listeners probably right now, they are interested to learn more about, this organization.
Yeah.
Is that everything on the website? Is the event going to be also posted on the website? How they can reach?
Yeah, definitely the website. There's the intake form. If you have any questions, you can submit it right through the website. But the other thing that I want to get across is when we're talking about philanthropy, most people think it has to be a lot of money, right? People think it has to be $10,000, $20,000, right? Millions of dollars. Some of our programs give $500 away to the local scholarship, and $500, right, for a business to give a local scholarship, right? That's impact. You're still creating impact.
Every dollar.
Even if you start to become like one of my favorite charities is Loudoun Cares. I love the fact that it matches volunteers. Like, I feel like it does a lot of similarities about what we do, but it takes volunteers and matches them with the causes that they can really feel passionate about. And so even becoming a donor, $25 a month of theirs, right? Find your cause, start incredibly small, and just make it part of your habits, right? And then you can really start to be, somebody that gives back. And as soon as you give that $25 and you make it a repeat habit, then you become a philanthropist, right?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. And your office, guys, is in Tyson Corner, but you basically you do Fairfax County, or
so we're
only the focus.
Yeah, so we actually moved out of Tyson's in January.
Oh, you did move.
And now we're in Ashburn.
Oh, okay.
So we are right by DC Prime, that whole George Washington Live, Play, Work Center, and so it's awesome. We love being in Ashburn, but we're a national nonprofit. So actually, our biggest client base is in California, New York, Detroit. But we're trying to create a footprint here because we know that Loudoun has a lot of just a lot to give and a lot of ways to make the world a better place.
Yeah. This is great, Julia. Thank you. That was a lot of good information for us. Anything you would like to add before we close our interview?
No, I just want to thank you guys so much for inviting me here, and I think it's absolutely amazing what you're doing.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Julia. Thank you for being here.